Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and we're going to be taking a look at some new products from NiteIze that I just picked up, and they actually just came in the mail today. But I wanted to show you guys this right here. This came with the package, and it says Our Story. And if you guys want to pause it and read it there, you guys can go ahead and do that. But what's really cool in the back here, it says surprise, free gift, thanks for your purchase. And they just kind of threw in one of their gear ties here. I have a ton of these. These are really good to, bundle up cables. So as you guys can see, here's some examples. I use it a lot with chargers and headphones and stuff like that. So, and I like this blue color. I have a lot of the black ones, but this blue color is really cool because it definitely stands out. So every so often I'll do these NiteIze videos, especially when I end up picking up some of the new items that they come out with, because I think that it's really cool. NiteIze is one of those companies that comes out with little items, little EDC items or different items that you don't think you need, and then you see it, and then it fulfills a need or it creates a need for it, and then you use it, and they work really good. So I saw that on their site they had posted a couple of new items. It's been a while since they've come out with a new item or something that I would say it's worthwhile to showcase. But now they did, and I have just a few of them here. One that I was really excited when I saw it, and I definitely wanted to pick it up. So let me go ahead and start off with this one here. So as you guys know, NiteIze is known for their S-beaners. So it's the those carabiners that have the gate on both sides. They come in a ton of different sizes, materials, and stuff like that. So obviously it's got to be something a little bit different to kind of pique my interest. So this one here is part of their G series. So this is called a dual chamber carabiner. So what's really cool is that you have the standard kind of carabiner portion right here with the spring gate here, and then you have another gate right here. So that way you don't have to worry about the gate being on both sides like you do in the S-beaner. I like the fact that after a while they actually came out with the locking one, because that was one of the issues that I had with the S-beaner that didn't lock, was that if I had it clipped on my pocket or in a bag or something like that, the other side might have opened and whatnot. So this actually minimizes that. So what happens is you go through this gate here, and then you can have the items up here. But then if you want it to be out of the way, so if you're going to use it to clip it onto a belt loop or something like that, then the items are secured down here, so they actually would have to go through this gate. So let me go ahead and take it out of the packaging here. I believe this was available in a couple different colors, so I went with the black one, but I think it was also available in a silver color, and this is the number 2 stainless one. So here's an example that they have back here with the keys. So obviously all your keys would go right here, and then this is the portion that you would clip onto either a belt loop or a pocket or something like that. So again, this is the number 2. Obviously it's probably available in a couple different sizes. This is kind of like the medium size, I would say, so I went with that one. So you go right here, and then you would go through the other side. So just as an example, I just have a keychain here. So you go through here, and then you go through the other one. So now it's kind of secure in there, so it's not going to come out of here. So I can clip this onto my pocket, I can clip it onto my belt loop, onto a bag or something like that, and I'm not going to have to worry about this coming out, because it won't flip this way. You actually have to come this way to get it out. All right, so the items on here will never actually come out of there, which is really good, obviously, unless you do it like I just did there, and then come out there. So really cool. Again, it's a little bit of a different take on the S-beaner. I think this one is actually more secure than the S-beaner will be. Obviously, the only thing is whatever you have in here has to kind of go through 2 gates to get it out. So if you're going to be removing it quite often, then it's something to think about. But I like the form factor of this one. So again, this is the G series dual chamber carabiner, the number 2 stainless one. So speaking of S-beaners, I saw that they have come out with this one here. Now this is again a different variation of their S-beaner. This one's called the hook and hold. So what this is designed for is to be able to clip this securely onto something, belt loop or something like that, and then you can easily hang and remove the items that you have here. So this is perfect, and let me see if they have it. Yeah, so this is perfect for something like this, like gloves. You know, if it's something that you just want to, maybe the way they have it here is they have the hook portion like kind of hanging over this bar, and then the gloves are clipped onto that one. But you can do the reverse if you wanted to. Let's say the gloves is something that you use quite often. You take them on, you put them on, and stuff like that. You can actually clip this portion onto your belt loop and then just hang the gloves on and off here. The way they have it over here also, they have a hat. So again, if you have a favorite hat that you just need somewhere to hang, you can clip this on somewhere, and then you just clip your hat on there. So let me go ahead and take this one out of the packaging too. So this one says that you have 75 pounds. So I can tell you that in comparison, as far as the thickness of this one, let's say to the G1 here, you can see it's a little bit thicker. I don't know if you guys can make that out, but it does feel very, very sturdy, which is nice. It feels like it's not going to bend or break or anything like that. The gate is still really easy to use. So again, if I was, like maybe I'm taking on gloves, taking them off and putting them on and stuff like that, I can clip this onto the belt loop, hang my gloves from there. When I need them, I can take them back out. Again, it's not secure because it doesn't have any type of clip or anything like that, but this is, or the gate like this one does, but this is obviously something to get on and off. I like the idea for the hat. You can clip this on there, and then you just kind of throw your hat on there and then take it off whenever you need it. So really, really cool. So again, this one is the Carabiner hook and hold, 75-pound capacity. Pretty nice. And then last but not least was this one here, and this is the one I was really excited for. Now, NiteIze has a line that's called the Doohickey, and it's basically a key. So obviously they're playing on words. It's a multi-tool, or a tool that looks like a key, and it has different things and stuff like that. So they've gotten pretty creative along the years with them, and sometimes they seem kind of repetitive. So when I saw this one and I started reading what it had and what it does and all that, like I said, I have to get it in here because I really, really want to check it out. So again, this is a key tool. So as you guys can see right here, it says ratchet key tool. So I'll start from the bottom here. It says you have a scoring point. So obviously this is if you're gonna score a material or something like that. Maybe use it to open up boxes. You can do that. But it's also a pry tool. And then you have this right here. So this is a ratchet. So you have a portion right here that if you're going to be using the included bits, you can actually put them in there, but it ratchets. So if you guys have ever had one of these little tools, keychain tools and stuff like that, some of them come with the holes, so you can go ahead and use it like a wrench. But then some of them do come with the bits that can go into the hole and stuff like that. But you have to, physically turn it and then take it out, and turn it and take it out. So it becomes kind of tedious to the point where how good can that be to use? The fact that this ratchets is a game changer, because obviously you're not going to have to keep on taking it off and stuff like that. You just ratchet it as you go. And then it includes 2 bits. So you have a fillet bit, number 1 and number 2, and then a flathead bit, 3.5 and 5.5 millimeters. So those are built into, or those are stored in the handle there. You have a ruler on the side. This is, kind of gimmicky in my opinion. A couple wrenches, again, like I mentioned earlier. A bottle opener. Most of these tools, if it doesn't have a bottle opener, it's not an actual tool. Again, some people use it, some people don't. And then you have a carabiner clip right there. On the back, it just gives you a little bit of information as far as them using it. So here it is, it says compact and easy to use ratchet tool. So you have the bit right there, and they're using it to, either tighten or loosen this screw. And then obviously they had to show them using the bottle opener because, why not? So let's go ahead and open this one and see how it feels. As I mentioned, I was pretty excited for this one just because of that ratcheting function. I think the fact that they added that function on there is pretty cool, because I hadn't seen a tool like this, like these keychain tools that had the ratcheting function. And usually I tend not to carry keychain tools. I probably wouldn't carry this on my keys though. It's a little bit big and a little heavy to carry on your keys, but if to throw it in a bag or something like that, it would definitely work. Now, obviously, it's got an arrow here. You don't have the ability like you do on a regular ratcheting wrench or something like that to switch the direction on one side. So obviously, if you're going to go one side, you do this way. And then if you needed to do the other way, then you just go the other way, and then you have an arrow on this side as well. So the other thing I wanted to see is how those bits were secured in there, and it has this kind of piece of rubber or plastic that is molded. It has some grooves molded in there, and it actually just kind of fits in the middle there. So you can just rotate that and get to the bits. So let's say if you want to use the Phillips here, you have a little bit of a ball detent there, so you put it in, yeah, it clicks there, and then yep, there you go. See, just use it to ratchet and you're good to go. So I think this is definitely a win in my opinion for NiteIze in just the form factor of this this tool here, the Doohickey ratchet key tool. Again, you have your bottle opener, and it's a fairly thick piece of material here that they're using, which is good. And your two little wrenches there, your carabiner clip, and then on this side you have the scoring. It is fairly thin, so yeah, you're going to be able to score, especially with those edges. And then the pry, it's nice and wide, so if you do need to pry something, you do have enough material to hold on to be able to do that. So I would definitely recommend picking one of these up, especially if you're into NiteIze, into these keychain tools, and you just kind of want to have some extra bits and a ratcheting, the ratcheting ability, in a pocket or in a bag or something like that. And so this is the Doohickey ratchet key tool. So there it is. These are the 3 new items from NiteIze that I picked up. I believe they had a couple more items, but they didn't really spark my attention or my interest, just because it just felt kind of similar to some of the other stuff that they already have. But if you guys are interested, definitely check out the NiteIze website too, so you can see all the new items that they came out with in late 2021 here. So there it is. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.